All right, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back here. Guys, we have no live score for this round, but just because of a small mix-up, we're going to have one later on in the cast, so no worries on that. We already have a good idea of what's happening here, of who's leading the charge, and that is absolutely, without question, 9Z Globin. I think that we do have Dark Esports there in that second place spot. We'll get a better idea of it after this round ends. All right, this is going to be starting here momentarily. Again, glad to have you all here with us tonight. I appreciate you guys all tuning in. Make sure you do me a favor right now if you've not already. Make sure you hit that like button on the video. And if you're new to the channel, absolutely make sure you hit that sub button. All I cover on this channel is PUBG Mobile competitive content. I have taken a little bit of break, or I had taken a little bit of break before this, but we are getting back into it slowly but surely. So yeah, if you're into competitive content, if you like seeing teams play for some decent sized cash prizes, absolutely make sure you're subbed to the channel. You'll always see that type of content over here. All right, so we are on Sandhawk, just waiting for this to start up here. All right, here we go, folks. Here we go. Plane in the air. Plane path coming over here from that northwest side, coming down to the south center. And let's see where we're going to have some fights. I'd love to see a good Ruins fight. I think it's almost a guarantee that we're going to see somebody hot drop out in boot camp. And when I think of somebody, I'm thinking of our teams like Old Gangsters, maybe even 9Z Globin. Although I don't know if they went. It was AGG V2 that landed there last night. It was OG and AGG V2, and it looks like OGs have the same exact plan in mind. I think AGG V2 is heading in this direction as well. Yep, both teams are heading straight back in. They want a rematch from last night. If we're just looking at some of these other teams, we do have Dark Esports landing out there in Ruins with Team Aces as well. And look at that. Zeus immediately gets knocked and thirsted. And it looks like I may have some lag here. Let's figure this out. Fran and Melgar both went down. Kidu moving over. Gonna try to push that. Saw Melgar. Kidu against Melgar. Or Kidu has not taken too much damage. Surprisingly, great shots there. Gets the knock. AGG V2 falling apart at the seams, guys. Down to one member now, Chore, who's moving over, trying to salvage some of this. Gets a great knock over there on Contri, and we may have a 1v1 right now. Chore takes a lot of damage from Kidu. They're actually about the same HP right now. Kidu is pushing this. It's a 1v1 to decide this one. I love what this has come down to. And let's see, this is a big deal for both of these teams. Kidu goes down. AGG V2 will get that squad wipe. Good battle between those two teams. All right. Wero is over here getting lit up by that fire, trying to survive. Does not go down to that fire. Wero's actually the last one standing now. Takes a knock on one of them, and Dark Esports will end up getting that squad wipe over here on Team Aces. Wow, there's been some good fights here to start. Zombie Boys now not far away from Inferno Esports down here to the southwest. Besides that, we do have Sinners and the Mist down here to the south. Oh, Bad Boy just was able to catch Relito. Aorsic gonna move up, try to get his teammate picked up. All right, Julio on Kunjdan. Julio's over here looking down at INF. INF is in trouble. You see they're down to two members left. It's Bad Boy and Kaz. And then that fight down to the southeast, that lone Sinners member was able to be seen by the Mists, who quickly knock and thirst them. We've also got Necro Esports and Jay and Nepal not too far away from each other, as well as I-69. Oh, JN and Necros over here. Let's just go see what's happening in with this situation. Lucifer moving over. Sees member. Nice shots from Darius, who was already looking around and does end up getting that knock. Mandrake going against Chefs right now. That's 9Z against Chefs. And that is going to be over here in the Corey area. Let's jump to that real quick. I think these guys are right on top of one another. Yeah, Mandrake's low. Where are Chefs? Oh, yep. 9Z got the squad wipe on him. Nice. All right. Sorry, I missed that fight, guys. Chef's colors must have kind of like thrown me off. Yep, they did end up getting the squad wipe. All right, we also have Team 6NA moving in towards boot camp. I do want to see the result of this fight between Inferno Esports and Zombie Boys, though. Here we go. Bad Boy. Aorsic. Oh, Aorsic. Nice shot there on Bad Boy. Does end up taking them out. And I'm pretty sure INF is going to be down to a solo member now. Yes, it's just Kaz. Let's move back over here to Necro Esports, down to 3 members. And they are actually going at it with another team who's also got 3. But as we watch, we see Pure Sir gets that knock and thirst. Allende pre-fires that edge. Oh, had some backup from his teammate. Almost took out that member, but that shotty up close is just so lethal. Lucifer, Pure Sir, able to help win that fight for Jay Nepal. But right after that, they've got I-69 moving in here, looking to get a nice third party, a nice angle on that whole situation. All right, Team 6NA still over there. And we've got Jack Lord coming through, and I'm pretty sure his laser has to be visible, right? Maybe I'm wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure that laser has to be visible when he starts like crawling around and stuff. Jack Lord staying low, ready to attack, gets the knock on Lucifer, and quickly gets the thirst. Pure Sir pops out, does take him down, although Jay Nepal will lose one of their members there, and Jens gets hit right in the back by I-69. Oh man, Pure Sir. No, that was Catboy, excuse me. Look at these teams. Two sets of teams towards each other there, towards the center of the map. And I think Dead Player, maybe the last one. Yes, I-69 was only a trio coming into this match, which obviously is going to hurt your odds to pull anything out here. But it's not impossible. We've definitely seen trios come out, even duos come out and still end up getting top positions, even getting outright wins, although you really have to strategize. You really got to have some luck as well in terms of zone rotations and stuff. All right, that's it for Dead Player. They are going to get eliminated there. Let's have a look-see over in this direction now. The heck is that? All right, I'm surprised Team 6NA has not outright engaged AGGV2. Well, I guess it's down to just... Oh, no, they're still a 3-man. Yeah, No, they're still a 4-man, excuse me. They were able to get all of their reses off and get themselves back to full strength. AGGV2 ready to defend boot camp. Love to see it. And they are trying to keep their head on a swivel. You can see looking out here. They have to be aware of Team 6NA. They're looking in that direction hard. sure they heard footsteps or whatever else. Yeah, Chore's still sitting here looking over this hill. And then 9Z we're going to check out in a moment. I have a feeling they're trying to keep themselves low and out of sight, as they tend to do. We got Incognite Gaming coming in from the north as well. We may see a fight break out here between them and Skyline MD, or even 9Z if they decide they want to jump in. Here we go. 9Z looking over there at Incognite, going for the tags first, not taking any shots. Decided to start though. Let's go see what's happening here up at boot camp. That fight's still waiting to happen. Teams just getting a visual on what's going on before they decide to push anything. And let's see, Melgar coming in, going for the wide angle. This could be very dangerous. It could also be very beneficial if he's able to get an angle on one of these members and start out the push for AGG. I think Echo's already looking in this direction, though. Yes, you see they are staring. And this is one thing that's so different about third-person camera view. You can see them without them seeing you. It goes both ways. And really one of the most valuable things when it comes to this format, just using that camera to see around corners and whatever else without exposing yourself. I mean, I play a lot of Call of Duty. That's one of the most difficult things about that, is to be able to peek, and having that, just such a blessing. And we see Eco doing that right now, looking in that direction. I got to give props to Melgar, though, who's staying low, knows that that's a possibility, not giving them any idea that he's over here. And I don't think they know. You see, they haven't responded at all. The Mist going at it with Zombie Boys over here. Let's jump to this real fast, guys. And we do have these teams looking at one another. Let's see. Wolf, as a solo, is kind of gatekeeping these guys. This is a ballsy move here. Excuse my French, but that's exactly what this is. I mean, solo player here, no vehicle. Has to have a vehicle a little far behind. Yeah. And no backup right now either. Very surprised that they're trying to go for this. It's only stage 2 though, so obviously the blue is not going to have much of an effect on this, but still, no backup is the biggest thing. Vortex and Dark have moved in, going for that south side of zone. All right, so still not a happening here just yet. 15 teams left, 52 overall. We got teams over here about to run into each other. The Dark Esports looking across this bridge. They've got the Mist just ahead of them. Vortex is staying here, waiting to gatekeep and acting like a spider right now, just waiting to spring his trap. He sees his teammates are over here on the riverbank, and if he lets his teammates attack first, I was going to say, they could put these guys in some real hot water. Easy will get knocked and thirsted coming out. And you can see Naomi sitting back, does not want to push this, knows or has an idea where Vortex is. Can't really see them, though, with all this cover ahead. And this is just Naomi. Let's see where Pika is. Yeah, it looks like... Oh, no, sorry. That's the same... Wait, am I getting mixed up right now? It was Vortex that took him out. I'm thinking that was Vortex was on Dark Esports. I'm definitely getting turned around. Dark over here does strike against these other Dark Esports members. Gets that knock. Good shots. We also have another team rolling through here. That's Zombie Boys. And the Miss. I love how they kept their head low. Dark Esports were feeling good. That one member was moving up, thinking he had teammates just ahead of him, but the Miss laid low, and they were able to spring a nice ambush there. Naomi has got Julio just ahead of them. Dark goes down here, and that's another Zombie Boy member. Yeah, Raylito and Loco moved around, trying to give Julio some backup. Vortex getting shot now. Has some minimal cover here. All right, that fight between Team 6 is also moving in. We're going to come back to that, guys. I'm sorry to jump out of a fight halfway through. AGGV2 has a member down, as does Team 6NA. See, Z is low, but not down. And Shore is going to get picked up very quickly here. Chris pops out, tries to get some good damage, goes down there though. Did end up getting the knock on Shore. Let's see, I think this is one of 2 members left from Team 6. Yes, it is. And Fran can see where this member is exactly, trying to edge around to take shots. Team 6 does still have 2 members up right now though. Why the heck does this keep doing that? Eco goes down, and it's 4v1 now. AGGV2 looking to come in and quickly finish this off, which they do. Very nice job, AGGV2, defending their lanes here just outside of boot camp. All right, Skyline MD and 9Z Globin are next to each other. It's actually 9Z looking down at Skyline. I don't think Skyline is really aware that they have this team just outside. It's actually only like 2 members, though. Maybe 3. You see Simple over here sitting up above Incognite Gaming. And that next zone is going to close here in a moment. We'll see where it's sending these teams. It's going to be right here around Corey. This is one of my most hated places on Sandhawk to have a final zone. If you get down there into Corey, you are... I mean, it's a good spot for cover, but it's so hard to take shots or get any type of push from that low ground, especially if it's in a later zone, because everybody's nearby and can just... take free shots as you're trying to get out. JN and Bad Esports over here. Jay Nepal looking at each other across this, not flat area, flat-ish area. This hill, I should say, actually. Sinners here moving in towards Team 5. Oh, Scorpion was going to try and come up and loot that and goes down. Let's see what Gagan's got. And we got a third party coming over here, I believe. Gagan was able to just get out of that, comes in and does finish off Sentai. Alright, a lot of action here. Bad Esports now looking in towards the rest of Jay Nepal. Pure Sir is low, but should have enough time to heal up. Alright, sub goes down there. It was actually 9Z who's got the angle in the distance. Let's check them out real quick. 9Z here, taking on AGGV2 right now. Ooh, Elite getting hit by Chore on the edge. Immediately moves over, though, and stays alive. AGGV2 have taken a bit of damage. That was a good nade that hit a few of them. See what Elite's looking at. Oh, nice shots there. Chore goes down. Melgar wraps around immediately to give his teammates some cover. Fran, nice DBS there, takes down Elite. Simple next. Fran is going off that DBS. Mandrake, the last one standing from 9Z, trying to heal up. Will get that first aid kit off. No, he won't. AGGV2 takes down that top team. You got to know, you know that they're happy about that for sure. Royals of War pushing up to this compound we're looking at right now. Zombie Boys a little bit outside of zone, looking in this direction as well. Everybody's trying to move around with that zone shift. They're trying to get into that open area. Royals of War doing a great job holding this edge, but anyone that tries to come through here is going to go past both of these teams. Good shots there. Loco able to catch, who was that? One of the INF members? No. I think it was one of the AGG members? No, it was one of the Skyline members. Excuse me. Yes, they should be able to get picked up, though. All right, Malik goes down to Melgar. And then gets immediately taken out by Jay Nepal. Fran from AGG V2 is down. It's just McLovin and one other left. They're moving up now. Going to throw some smokes out to give their teammates some cover. They do have the edge of zone here. It's fifth stage now, though. So these guys cannot really stay in the blue too long, but it is lucky they're right here on the edge. Chor looking in that direction, taking some good shots. Let's see. JN in trouble out here, I think. 2v2. Ooh, now 2v2, though. This could absolutely go either way right now. Nice shots there. The DBS. Oh, Catboy had a little bit of range there that worked out in their favor. That DBS did not do its full damage. Catboy sitting here going to try to heal up. Watching his back right now. AGG V2 on the other hand now are getting themselves healed up over there. Is Catboy going to try to push? Yes, they have no, actually they do have a nade. They could have tossed one. But they are going to go ahead and come in looking to thirst. Oh, McLovin. That HP McLovin had was a good cushion. And it's smart that they pushed first. We're down to 5 teams left. 13 overall, folks. Skyline MD still here with a solo. Darkita. We got AGG V2 on the north side. All right, Incognite on Royals of War. We're watching AGG V2 move up, but Incognite now, they've got a nice position. They're looking over there towards Royals of War. Tonka not going to be able to get picked up way too deep in that blue right now. Zombie Boys have a solo. And AGG V2 still has one member left out there on the edge. They did just lose one, though. Incognite lost one of their guys, and Royals of War putting some good damage on them. Don Teal did end up getting picked up. Aragod goes down. Danny, nice long shots. David is deep out there in the blue. Going to try to heal through it, I believe. Yes, does get that heal off. And sees Danny. Great counter shots there. And look at that. We got two. We got a solo, a duo, and we'll see what Incognite's going to be here in a moment. One of the members goes down again to Cole. Cole goes down afterwards. Incognite has 2 members standing right now. No vehicle that can blow up in front of them. They're using that good cover right now. And it's down to just Zombie Boys against Incognite. AGG V2 just went down, so let's see what Raylito and Julio can do here. They're going to be going against a full squad of Incognite members. Julio's the only one who can really maneuver right now. Incognite being back to full strength is going to really do a lot for him. But Julio able to catch Don Teal through the grass. Gets the double knock. Great transfer. That was Raylito that took down that other member. And that is going to help out Zombie Boys a lot. Raylito goes down. And let's see. Julio's moving up, looking for an angle. I think he has a great angle from around this rock. Let's see. Sees him a little bit. Gets the quick thirst. It's a 1v2 now. And I really like Zombie Boy's height here. He's got the nade, too. He could absolutely throw a nade here. Goes around the blue. Goes around the rock, excuse me, into the blue. Look at that. Just got out of the blue. That was dangerous. The fire hits, and that is it for this one. Incognite Gaming gonna grab the win overall. and they're going to put up a total of 7 eliminations on their way to that chicken dinner. Second place is going to be Zombie Boys NA, putting up 11 total. Great round from them, even though they came up short at the very end. And third place does go to Royals of War with 6 total. Look at that. In fourth place, we got 15 elims for AGG V2. That is absolutely going to help them out there in that leaderboard push. Let's see where 9Z Globin got knocked out in 11th place, although they did get 5 elims. It's going to help them out a little bit, keeping ahead. They, yeah, that's a little shorter than they would have wanted to come in for sure. All right, so AGG V2, looking at the stars of the match. McLovin from AGG V2 gets the Going All Out War with 6 defeats. Melgar, also from AGG V2, gets the Best Companion with 4 revives. And Danny from Incognite Gaming will get that final elimination for the win. All right. Wow, guys. Definitely a good finish there. I thought for sure that Zombie Boys was going to be able to clutch that, just looking at the knocks that they got to start that fight against Incognite. But Incognite able to keep themselves low, lock things down, and finish that off there to get a solid win for them here in round 2. Looking good. I got to think that AGG V2 will be a lot closer towards 9Z now with that change in round. 9Z did not get a win either one of those rounds. AGG V2 were able to get pretty late in both of those ones. So, yeah, curious to see what that live score is going to be looking like. We're going to have those here in a moment. For now, we are going to go ahead and get ourselves set up and ready for the next round, and we'll discuss what the leaderboard is looking like as soon as we get back. We'll see you here soon for the start of round 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. Here we go. Updated scores for you all. And look at this. Only a 12-point difference between 9Z and AGG V2. And that's almost the same difference we saw as of... It was either match 2 or match 3 last night. But 9Z was able to dominate on the last match and really re-extend that lead that they established. But we'll see. This is going to be an important game for them. AGG V2 definitely knocking on that door, trying to get that #1 spot. We got Zombie Boys NA creeping up as well here in this one. Dark Esports Royals of War not far behind either. You can see that top 5 is pretty solidified. We may have one of the number 6 or 7 teams break into that, but I think they are kind of separating themselves now, and we do have a pretty good idea of who is moving on to these semifinals, at least in this lobby. All right, well, plane is in the sky here on this match 3 on Miramar. Let's go ahead and jump in and have a look at what teams are looking at. All right, on this one, ladies and gentlemen, you can see we are coming in from east to west on the lower side of Miramar, and this absolutely is going to make a big difference for these teams. Northern areas aren't quite as easily reached. Actually, most popular places are. Azahar maybe slightly out of reach, but these other places are looking good. It's actually been a while since I played. I have not seen Truck Stop before. That must have been added in a recent update. Love it. All right, so let's have a look where teams are going to land. We may have a hot drop in Los Leones going on. It looks like we already had 3 teams jump out over top. We'll see if they plan to go straight down on the landing or if they're going to try and spread out a little bit. I do think we got Skyline MD looking to go a little more south, but it does look like Overpowered here and INF are going to be trying to land in Los Leones a little bit closer. All right, Dark Esports landing out there at Picado as they like to do. Let's go check this out. This generally is where we see some of our first fights in Miramar, where we have seen them. All right, the Mist going against Team 5. We'll go see what's going on with that here in a moment. Wait, where is that? They are out Puerto Pareso. Yes. This is Sentai Ixion going against this other squad over here, the Mists. Alright, Dark over here gets a knock on one of these members. Oh! Switched to the Remington and took him out, excuse me, the Winchester, and takes down that enemy. Dark with a quick weapon swap, and he made that look easy. Sentai, or excuse me, Migsy Boy, the last one here from this squad, not in a good position at all. Neverside moving in towards that compound. It's going to start to get fired on, and Migsy Boy only had an Uzi, so really couldn't put out too many shots there. He's going to throw his nade out. Let's see if that hits. Does it do any damage? No, does not end up taking him out. All right, let's go back over here to Picado and see. All right, we also got Incognite and Chefs over here. I actually missed this. The Chef's color always throws me off. It's kind of one that just doesn't stand out quite as much, lower on the contrast. But we may be seeing something here soon in Impala. These two teams fought it out last night as well. We got I-69 also in a fight right now. Where is that at? All right, I-69 only a 3-man again, but they have started things out well against Royals of War here. There's also another squad, whoever that red squad is. Cole does end up taking out that player there from I-69, dead player. All right, but we also have Overpowered here. All right, Dame is down. Probably not going to be able to get picked up. You see Jack Lord moving over there, looking to regroup with the rest of the squad. OP. Just down to these 2 members. All right, so that zone is coming down here toward the southeast, though. And it is going to be centered right around these 3 teams. We see 4 teams in this area. Let's go back over to Picado, see if we can catch the end of this fight. All right, these guys are just posted up right now, looking into find angles on the other players. We're going to see somebody catch an angle on someone else. Pika's right here looking right next to somebody else. Kakush, whoever goes down first, obviously, that's going to put their team at a disadvantage in terms of numbers. Whole time, they are absolutely taking long shots at one another. So we're going to see either that Los Leones area just start popping off, or it's going to be up here. We got a close eye on it. Over there towards Impala, Incognite, and Chefs did end up backing off each other, so doesn't look like that fight's happening anytime soon. INF in a fight right now. Let's go check and see what's going on with these guys. Bad Boy here gets a knock. Oh, Shinchan goes down. Tonka had the angle on the side, or from behind, that is. David actually took a good amount of damage from that nade, though. And Bad Boy just barely left standing on that one. Cole's going to try to get a better angle from up above. Bad Boy immediately jumped off of that water container, or whatever this thing is called. Incognite going against the miss. Oh, look at that. Yeah, Incognite moved in towards Los Leones and immediately ran to them. Aragod goes down to Bad Boy as a solo. Bad Boy, good shots, but he immediately goes down to those other Royals of War members. And let's see, Kaz and Kunjdan over here across the road looking in at them. We're going to come back to this for now, guys. Let's see what's happening with this Miss and Incognite gaming fight. Miss actually look like they're going to be able to get that res off on their number 4 that went down. Yes, Dark is up now, and we'll be able to heal back up. Miss actually have a slightly higher ground over top of Incognite here, but Incognite does have a few nice little spots there, nice little divots to grab cover in. Knight not quite able to get Dark knocked there. Got some good damage for sure. All right, Bad Esports in a fight right now as well. That's that fight over there in Picado. Naomi is down. Oh, and Kakush is the lone member left right now from Bad Esports. Trying to get some shots down there. Took a lot of damage, and you see Pika in the distance. Oh, he didn't have it cocked, so he's gonna have to do that. Kakush definitely an easy knock right now if anyone gets any shots on him, and Pika's trying to get that angle. All right, 1v4 situation. Obviously, the odds are not very good for Bad Esports, and with how they've been playing tonight, it's unfortunate to see, but it's not over yet. OGs get a knock on somebody. Skyline Esports, I think, or Skyline MD. And that is it. Bad Esports will get that, or will be squad wiped out here. Let's go check and see what OGs are doing. They did end up getting that knock, and they're pushing that heavily after that. Let's see if Kidu can end up taking out that member. Sub is taking shots from the distance, trying to give his teammates some cover. Sure, from OGs, gets knocked and thirsted immediately. Skyline MD looking to stop these guys. We've got Royals of War running in this direction too. You see Cole is coming over here. And they're still a full squad. I thought they were about to lose one of their members earlier, but no. Oh, Team Ace is in the area right now. Just took out one of those Royal War members. Surprisingly, it was not Cole, who was right next to their compound. Let's see if Cole is able to get some shots on any of these members. Still got OGs looking at Skyline here. And Sub is in a nice spot. I think he was putting shots over there on Kotri. You see there, Kotri's falling back. Really trying to use that low ground to their advantage. Royals of War moving up, and we're going to probably see them and Aces go at it, I think. Guero from Team Aces taking long shots towards these guys. Looking at Team Aces as they ride away, tries to get some good damage on him. We also got Sinners and the Mist going at it. That's over here. Let's see what's going on with God here. Got that Knock and Thirst on that Mist member. It looks like Cooked and Dark not going to push that. They are going to keep it moving. That zone is away from there. So these teams do need to start worrying about positioning. Over here we got Old Gangsters with Team Aces ahead of them. And Sadra takes a little bit of damage there. All right, a lot of long shots popping off here. We do have Skyline, though, getting a Knock and Thirst on one of these Royals of War members. Yeah, it looks like one of their guys tried to push in there, and the other members of Royals of War were able to eliminate that Skyline member. It was either Darkita or that other member, Orny. Ooh, AGG V2 out here next to Sinners. And I didn't even see AGG V2 in the area. They may be coming out here. There was a lot of shots being traded. And maybe they heard it, wanted to try to third party where possible. Melgar backing off now, heading back over here towards McLovin. Scorpion and Sook, or Suck, whatever it is, looking at these guys. And I think AGG V2 is going to back off. This Melgar's in position to potentially get hit here. He is going to come in and grab this compound. This could be a great compound to get some height over top of Sinners. Actually going to try and go even higher towards this hill. And I do think they're going to try to come back up to get an angle on that. Let's see if Melgar's able to get a little view of the area of these Sinner folks. I think they have already started to back off the other way. Yeah, you see they've got their vehicles now. And Sinners will go ahead and take that compound nearby. All right, we're going to come back to that situation. We'll keep an eye on the kill feed, though, to let us know. Necro Esports and 9Z Globin over here. Let's see. 9Z Simple did just go down. Let's see what Necro are doing out here. They still got a full squad. All right, so as is the nature of Miramar, we're seeing still a lot of long-range shots. Oh, wait a minute, though. This fight over here looks like it's a little more close range. It may have been Melgar or Fran that got an angle above them. Gagan is down and gets thirsted by Melgar there. All right. I like the angle that AGV2 have taken. Melgar goes down, though, and is able to get in cover. Chor was over here on the other end, over on the other side of this compound, found a nice angle. Good shots there. Didn't quite get the knock on Sook, though. And this could be dangerous for Chor. You see, Chor is completely separated from the rest of the squad. Doesn't want to just push directly in there. Gets in there to take out God. Sook prioritized healing up. And it's probably a good thing because Chor was going to get that angle around the edge. And And here we go. Soup threw a nade to start. Wow, didn't even have a weapon out. Maybe ran out of ammo. Surprised to see that AGGV2 will get that squad wipe in the blue, or right on the edge of blue. 9Z Globin lost that member earlier that I mentioned, but there's still a 3-man. They have separated from Necro Esports, who got that knock on them earlier. OGs, though, and Team Aces look like they may be about to engage one another. They are not far at all from each other. And there we go. Yes, we see shots being traded already. Yusuf sees Tonka there in the distance. All right, that zone did just shift. We're actually going to see this area, Partona, in it. I think this is a new spot as well. I could be wrong, though. I don't remember seeing that before. Love to see these new updates, new areas being added. T6Z jumped out of a vehicle too fast, or maybe took some fall damage. Either way, they are going to go down over here. We're looking at T6 to the southwest here, and they are right next to J Nepal. Lucifer's moving up right next to Eco, and looks like we're going to see a little 1v1 action here. Wait, oh no, the rest of JN are close behind, so Eco's got his handful, needs some help from the rest of Team 6NA, who are not far away at all. And this could be interesting. The rest of T6 coming in from outside of the zone could definitely make things difficult for J Nepal. Eco going to try to get on top of this building. Does get up here. Team Aces and OGs continuing their fight. Lucifer takes down Eco up top there. Good nade. Eco was way up on that roof. So that was definitely a well-cooked nade. Miss against Skyline. Chris gets hit hard there with that nade. JN moving it now. Are gonna just try to push on one of these flanks. I think Jens didn't mean to fall off that. 9Z and Necro Esports continuing their fight. We just saw a nade from 9Z to get a knock on that other squad, Necro. And T6 back up to full strength. I really want to see the results of this fight, but it looks like there's some crazy stuff happening elsewhere too. That fight may have a third party too, the one I just mentioned with 9Z. Lucifer using this high ground. Lucifer took a bit of damage there. Zombie Boys have third party that 9Z Globin fight. We're going to go over that real quick, guys. I know we're missing a fight here, but I got to see what's going on. Zombie Boys third partying this. Necro Esports right on top of one another. Elite and Mandrake as a duo. The last two left from 9Z. Elite goes down. Darius, good shots from that edge. Mandrake last one standing from 9Z. Gets some good shots there, peeking that edge. And we see third parties coming in. And that is it for 9Z Globin. Necro Esports get the squad wipe with a little help from these other teams. All right, we're going to come back to that, guys. We're going over back to T6, that fight we were watching previously. And one of those T6 members goes down, as does Eco. We got Z and Chris left in this one in a 2v3 situation. Actually, Jens is still up, so it's a 2v4. Let's see if Z can get a knock here on Pure Surge. Tries to pop out. Oh, that DBS is devastating, though. Z goes down. Chris, the last one from Team 6NA, does end up getting a knock, and then a quick thirst on this JN member. Still has two of his teammates left. If he can win the fight, they could be back up to a 3-man. Use that Molly to back off Pure Sir and give himself a little bit of breathing room right now. Let's see, Chris jumps out, looking to get a knock on Catboy. And now he's going to get fully focused on, almost guaranteed. Does get the knock on Pure Sir. Chris looking good to start this fight. Gets another knock. Can he finish it? He finishes it. Puts off the 1v4. Oh my goodness. What a play there. Team 6 NA holding on to this southwest area. Although they're out of zone, they're going to have to start moving. They are going to be a 3-man after that. Great play by Chris. You know he's hyped up right now. All right, so let's see what else we got here in the area, guys. I'm really happy I got to catch that. I was considering jumping to another fight before that, or before I moved from the 9Z one. And I think that one was definitely worth checking out. We got Overpowered driving past that fight. They may have heard the shots, but they're not stopping. And that is going to give Team 6 the chance to get back on their feet, to heal up. And I think they definitely have earned that with that victory they just had against 9Z. All right, let's go over here. We got Necro Esports looking at Dark Esports here right on this ridge. And nades are coming in. Here we go. Pika looking in this direction. Pika gets hit hard. Had a little bit of a divot and was able to avoid those shots. Pika goes down. Dark Esports down to one member now. It looks like it's just Naomi. No, excuse me, Naomi and one other. Oh, no, they do have a full squad. It's that yellow. It blends in with the desert, dang it. All right, so 3 members left still. They may still be able to get the res off on Pika. Naomi looking at Allende right in front of them. Has Easy behind as well. And that is it. Allende is going to get knocked and thirsted. Good play. Necro Esports have Fuhrer and Darius left standing. We're hearing shots elsewhere too. We're down to 11 teams, 29 overall. Nice nade from Fuhrer. Dark goes down. Naomi holding on to this edge, trying to give their teammates some support here. Naomi starting to take shots at Fuhrer, not able to finish it off though. And let's see. That gave enough time for Easy to get the res off over here. And let's see, he's gonna jump in this vehicle, start riding away. Yep, they don't want any of that. Even though it was a 2v2 fight, it looks like Team 6 NA may actually have an angle on these Necro guys here in a moment. And right as I say that, Team 6 NA lights up Fuhrer from behind. Great set of shots there, and they may end up pushing that. We'll see. For now, AGGV2, it looks like they were taking long shots over there on the southeast side. May have just squad wiped. I did see their name pop up on the kill feed. And there's a lot of stuff happening here. We got Team Aces here looking down there towards Dark Esports. It looks like this is where they ended up moving to after that last rotation, just trying to find a safe area. And that nice nade from Sadra will finish them off. We got Team 6 NA and Necro Esports behind us. Team 6 moved in that direction, but it looks like they are not going to full send on it. No, yes they are. They absolutely are. Let's go check this out real quick. Team 6 investigating. Are they going to be able to find Fuhrer in them? All right, well, that is not happening just yet. I really thought that was going to erupt into something big, but no, it is not. No big fights happening just yet. Cook was able to get a knock on one of the chef members over there, long range. Neverside is down out there. Dark and Cooked actually holding on to that little shed there. Rescue goes down to Dark. All right, Team Aces gets a knock over there. Team 6 and Team Aces going at it. Sadra got a nice knock, it looked like. Oh, they actually do get the squad wipe. All right, it was Wero, or I think it was Wero that followed up and was able to finish off Team 6 and A. So we got 8 teams left, 19 overall, guys. Necro Esports in the distance. Malik from Skyline gets that knock on them. And it looks like they were able to take out Skyline over here. I guess they were right on top of each other. Didn't even see Skyline here on that map. But Necro Esports able to stay as a 2-man. Right now, Zombie Boy's looking pretty good. Although, right as I say that... Oh, no, excuse me. That was AGGV2 losing one of their members to the Miss. Still have INF standing here as well. 6 teams left overall. AGGV2 as the 3-man on this edge coming in. And you see McLovin does have a bit of zone right now, but this is going to be a tough spot to hold on to. No hard cover except for that blown up vehicle. Meanwhile, Team Aces, Sadra gets knocked again. They're going to have to pick them up. They can hold on to the edge of this compound, though. I really like that for Team Aces. That's going to do a lot for them coming into this next circle. Although Zombie Boy's looking really good with that little compound that they have. INF trying to find positioning. They're going low. And Necro Esports going to be coming over here from that northeast side to a open field in front of them. Yusuf starting to take some damage. Kaz goes down. Julio, good shots. Zombie Boys out here just making some great hits with their long-range shots with these vehicles driving by. They are really just harassing anyone that comes into view. Julio, great shots there. Finishes off Kunjdan. And that's it for Inferno Esports. They are going to be eliminated here. 6th place. 5 teams left in this one. Oh, it looks like Aorsic may have gotten disconnected. Yeah, Aorsic is disconnected. You see that disconnect symbol. Unfortunate. They're going to lose that member there. He's just on the edge of that zone, too. Just barely in the blue. And you hate to see that. Literally, if he was 5 feet over to the left or whatever, the other way, would have been alive, would have been good. All right, so that next zone is going to force these teams, all of these teams, towards the middle. It's going to be right here, just kind of centered around this circle thing right here, this this track checkpoint. Good shots from Shore. Able to take out Dark real quick there. Saw him laying on that little edge there. Cooked from the Mist goes down next. What is this down here? Do you guys see that? Why does that keep popping out? It's weird. It must be somebody's skin or something. There's a glider over here. Loco goes down to Yusuf of Team Aces. Oh, Yusuf just got a double knock there. That's Solo doing work. Not even a solo because Sadra's still standing, but he is separated. Fran got hit in the back by Raylito. AGG V2. They'll be all right where they are down here. Going to be able to get that res off. It looks like it was a nice nade that took him out. This is actually your top 3. It's Team 3, Team Aces, Team 23, Necro Esports, and Team 10, AGG V2. Sadra gets that knock on Führer. Darius following up, trying to help out his teammate. Let's see if he can get this knock. Sadra's using that smoke pretty well. Darius pulls out the S12. And that is it for Team Aces. AGG V2 had a nice angle behind Yusuf, the last member, going against 3 members of AGG V2. 1v3 situation. Does get the knock on one of them. Good way to start that out. Oh, he gets almost got the double knock. Doesn't have any nades or anything to throw right now, and is getting a little bit greedy going for this. Must not have thought that guy could hit him down there, but yes, very nice job. AGG V2 locking things down there at the end. They're going to put up a total of 14 limbs on their way to that chicken dinner here in round 3. Nice job to them. Team Ace is going to come in second place with 13 total, and third place will be Necro Esports dropping 6. Good round there. AGG V2 bouncing back in a strong way. Not that they struggled last round, but that is a large amount of a limbs to put up there. And with 9Z Globin getting taken out early, we may have a new first place overall here, folks. Looking at our stars of the match, Dark from The Mist is going to get that going all out of war with 6 defeats. Chris from Team 6NA is going to get that best companion with 3 revives. And Fran from AGG V2 will get that final elimination for the win. Wow, AGG V2 doing work. Ooh. Really coming out strong there in that round 3. 14 total, double digits. Obviously, we mentioned earlier they were like 12 points behind 9Z Globin. They get a total of 24 points out of that, I believe, with that first place placement bonus. So I do think we have a new total here, unless 9Z Globin got themselves a good amount of a limbs. Either way, it will be a close one if they don't already have that, or if they haven't already overtaken them. But I do think we do have a new first place overall with them. AGG V2 really pushing strong here on this day 2. And while it's not the biggest deal to get first place in this one, you really want to make sure that you're going to just be in that top running to move on to the next round. Being in first place makes a difference. Obviously, teams are going to take notice of you, and you establish your presence a little bit, maybe get a little respect from some of these other teams. And we're absolutely seeing that with AGG V2. Came out a little bit behind 9Z, but they have persevered and are absolutely looking good here in this day 2 of play. Love what we're seeing here tonight, guys. Absolutely some great action. This is the last round starting up here soon. Match 4 on day 2, so it's the last opportunities for these teams to get in. Let's go ahead and have a look at our results as of the start of the match. I did want to have a look at that. Remember now, only a specific amount of teams can get in this one, and we have a lot of teams close to the same points there, around that 8 to 10 range. And obviously, if you're even worried about it, you know, about not being able to get enough points, about one of these other teams overtaking you, you need to finish it out strong on this match 4. It is so important to get some consistent points out there to keep yourself going. That's just a message to some of these other teams in that lower range who may potentially be facing elimination. I have a feeling we're going to see some strong performances from some of these lower teams here, maybe between that 10 to 15 range, because they all still have the opportunity to make it in with one solid round. If one of these teams does go off, drops 10 limbs and an overall first place, that's 20 points total right there. That could absolutely leapfrog you in the standings ahead of a bunch of other teams. So I'm excited to see how it's going to happen, or how this round 4 is going to go, if we do have any big changes. For now, guys, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves ready for this 4th and final round. We will see you here soon to see the finale. All right, welcome back, everybody. Round 4 starting here soon. Let's go have a look at our total scores here. And as I predicted, AGG V2 are the top dogs leading into this final round. You see, they do have themselves an 11-point lead over 9Z Globant. And I got to give them big props for that comeback that they were able to pull off here. All right, so let's go ahead and get this ready. Well, we're looking at these other teams as well. You see 9Z with one more good round. They could absolutely take that top spot without much effort at all. Well, if AGG V2 does struggle, that is. Zombie Boys have also done a great job of sticking with these top teams. They're 20 points behind 9Z, but it's not impossible for them to come back still. Meanwhile, we're looking down there at the bottom. I mentioned between like 8 to 10 around that area is going to be a battle. Teams are very much able to leapfrog each other, move around if they have the opportunity. And we'll see if that's what we have going on here. If some of these teams do kind of wake up and really start to show out. All right, last opportunity, guys. Let's see what's going to happen here in this one. All right. So we have that plane path coming in from that southeast side, or excuse me, southwest side. And it's going to go even further south, just covering that military base island. And no surprise, we're going to have another hot drop here in Pachinki. It is going to be Team 6NA OGs, 9Z Globant. And Team Aces are going to be kind of nearby. Oh, and Sinners. They kind of fell under my radar a little bit with that green color that they have that's similar to 9Z's. Here we go, though, guys. Kiddu moving in there. Decides to back off that building with Mandrake in it. And just avoids getting shotted right in the back. Gets a Uzi right away. Let's go ahead and see where we're going to have our first fight popping off. It is going to be here. 9Z's pushing this directly, pushing this aggressively, I should say. Simple coming in hot, and Simple gets hit hard in the back. Oh, nice shots there. Simple had the quick turn on Kiddu with that DBS in hand. Elite is not in the match right now, is AFK. Oh no, 9Z is in this fight only with a 3-man. Seems fair, though. They're going against a three-member squad of OGs. All right, OGs did back off a little bit into their own corner. We may have Sinners and 9Z trading off here soon. That first zone is revealed, and you see it's going to be on the southwest side. We got AGG V2 and Inferno Esports that have landed out here in Milta next to each other, and this is about to pop off. I think this is Milta. Yeah, it is Milta. Team Aces and Team 6NA in a fight right now as well. So put that Discord link out there, guys. Melgar is down. Still a 3-man crew here for AGG V2. Oh, Fran was not able to hit that shot somehow. Looked like that was perfect, but maybe the glass breaking on the window gave them a little bit of cover. Maybe it's just a little bit of desync going on. Team 6NA and Team Aces still in a good fight. I do want to see how this one is going to conclude with HGB being the top there. Fran does take down Shinchan. Good hit with that DBS. touchdown goes down. McLovin, good shots. And AGGV2 slowly taking control of the situation. Kaz does come in there and gets the quick knock and thirst against this member. Immediately going to fall back. It's a 1v3 situation for Kaz. Shore looking in from the outside. Oh, nice nade. Melgar does end up taking Kaz out. And that is going to be it. AGGV2 will get the squad wipe. Let's go back over here to Pachinks, where things are getting a little crazier. And look at that. Elite's back in. They went AFK, but they were able to get back. They don't have the symbol next to their name anymore. Let's see how far out there they are. I did not think they were going to be able to get back in. Sometimes that is just a sign of the match being over. That player sure was able to get a knock. And let's see if they can confirm any of these. A limb sure is the last member standing from OG. And we got Sinners coming into third party this now. Padrino's down, did not end up getting eliminated, and Mandrake is on the res right now. Let's see, Team 6. No, wait, that's Zombie Boys Team 6 happening elsewhere. Oh, 9Z getting hit in the back. Sook had a great angle from over here. Mandrake, Padrino both down. Nice shots there from Sure. That's actually going to help 9Z a little bit. Although here come Gagan and God coming in hot to push this. Oh, God goes down. Got the flash off perfectly, but aimed at the wrong guy. And you hate to see it. Sure is still alive out here. And here comes Gagan, still running around trying to find an angle. And it's a 1v 2v1 once 9Z gets that res off. Gagan going to move over there to get Sook picked up and does get in there. Sure is not able to see them. Knows that they're going for it, though, guaranteed. You see they're just staring at that window. All right, 9Z back on their feet, ready to fight this out. We got Dark Esports over here, not far away from... Who is that out there? I think that's Overpowered. We'll jump to that in a moment. I do want to see how this is going to finish up. Here's Padrino and Simple, both pushing the second-story building to try to get an angle behind Sure. And Sure gets hit. Did not expect them to come in from the second story. Or maybe he did and just couldn't stop it. Either way, good push by 9Z Globin. We may see a 2v2 between them and that other squad here in a moment. Oh, nice shots from Dark coming in hot against Overpowered. All right, Chefs and Team 6 NA. Have a look at that up to the north. Nice shots there from Z down that lane. Does end up getting a knock on Forsaka. BBQ going to try to get this res off. Actually does not go for it. Z is aiming down the lane. Does not hit. Oh, BBQ. I mentioned that third-person camera and how useful it can be. We just saw a great example of it right there. All right, Royals of War out here fighting against Incognite Gaming. All right, Davey got hit with that nice nade. We got Aragot in the distance, giving some good cover. And yes, Royals of War will get that squad wipe there. Thought Aragot was from the other side. HGV2 coming in here third party, and look at that. They are able to get a knock on Coach there. And let's see, Melgar has his teammates backing him. Does decide to just outright push this. This is aggressive right here. Melgar took a little bit of damage from that nade. Darius goes down. McLovin actually got the long shots from over there. I didn't think McLovin was going to be able to see Darius. It was right through the smoke. Shore moving through here. Royals of War come up the third party. McLovin gets hit hard in the side. And that's two members of AGG down, but there's a third party coming in as well. David just took some hits from one of these other squads. Chores got the vehicle and gets spun out and taken out. That is going to be it for HGP2. They are going to fall a little bit earlier than they wanted to in this one. 9Z still standing. Well, they are still going to need to get those placement and elimination points if they do want to take that top spot back from them. Meanwhile, as I kind of predicted, we're seeing some good things from some of these lower teams who weren't quite sitting there at the top of the leaderboard. They know it's the last opportunity they have to get in, and we're seeing some motivation from them for sure. They're coming out, and we're definitely seeing some good fights here. AGV2 already being taken out. 9Z did bring some good fights to these other teams, but you see they're only coming out with 4 limbs. They didn't get any squad wipe except for OGs. Team 6 did end up backing off. Or it was Sinners they were going with, excuse me. Sinners were able to get out of Pachinki. And they are going to be moving in towards the center of zone over here. Let's check what we got here. Sentai looking in towards that compound where Skyline is. And sending shots there towards Darkita. Darkita took a lot of damage but does not go down. Migsy Boy from Sentai over here goes down. Good shots there from Skyline. Question is, if they're going to try to push that, I don't think so. They don't need to. Sinners and Dark Esports over here. Dark Esports is pushing up on this compound. And I think we're going to see a fight between these two here very shortly. Ooh, Gagan goes down. That S12 hurt. Oh, Oh, Suk is still alive over here. Oh, just missed that. If he could have lined that up, he might have been able to take them both out with one shot. Or with one burst, I should say. The double burst, but does not happen the way he was hoping. All right, looking over here at 9Z, our current second place team, who are looking better and better. They are holding on to Pachinki, looking good. I thought we were maybe going to see a fight between them and Necro Esports. That does not happen. Allende keeps it moving away from them. We're down to 11 teams left, 32 overall, coming into the second stage or the third stage of the zone. So we've absolutely seen some teams get eliminated pretty quickly in this one compared to the previous rounds, and I do attribute that to a lot of these hot drops that we saw. The next zone is going to shift, touching mostly Pachinki here, also covering a bit of the north side of this eastern bridge, or western bridge. All right, well, we're going to let these guys move around a little bit. Oh, JN against... Oh, that's over here. Sentai taking shots across the water and getting a knock over here on Pure Sir. Go over here and check out what's happening with the Miss as they move up. They are going to back off. Neverside crept a little too close for comfort to that bad esports squad. They send shots that way, but he is going to jump out here. Alright, it actually looks like there's just long shots being traded there. Looking on the south side, though, Jay Nepal and Dark Esports are definitely gearing up for a fight, I believe. They keep looking at one another. Thought we were going to see something a little sooner, but I guess that's not happening just yet. You can see they are peeking in that direction, though. Both sides have pretty good cover against one another, but I would love to see a good battle between these two. It's good flank angles that JN could take there, especially if we go over there towards the south. Oh, Sentai, wait a minute. That's over here. Mixie Boy taking shots? Was he the one that got the knock? Hold on. Yeah, it was Lucifer over here who got knocked. They must have been able to just see over that edge. Oh, no. Yep. You can see Mixie Boy did have an angle on this direction. I thought Mixie Boy was in a lower spot. right, that zone did just shift again. And it is right up there. Royals of War holding straight onto the middle. It's on the outskirts of Pachinki. And we all know what that's like. Wide open fields out here. Oh, they're actually, this is the hilly area, matter of fact. So it's kind of avoiding the plains just a little bit. This is the plains area. So matter of fact, it is actually more hilly area than anything, which Royals of War love to see. They start taking some shots down there to Skyline. And they're just going to hold on to this high ground and harass these other teams from up here. All right. Yo, Migsy Boy still out there sprinkling shots over there on JN. Oh, matter of fact, no, these guys ended up running into one another out here. Yes, JN did end up pushing Yosef. Oh, wow. I wasn't sure who was going to win that. Looked like a lot of those hit, but that last shot does end up taking down Jen's. Good hits there from Sentai. JN going down one by one right now. Only one of their members left. Pure Sir, good little move there to jump in that vehicle, and it did throw that member off just a bit. You can see there's a third party coming in right now as well from that distance, from in towards the zone. Sir, I love how squirrely he's being right now, using that vehicle to quickly move around. Maybe seen here soon though. You see Holy Tofu and Migsy Boy sending nades here. Pure Sir very low right now, and maybe I'll just jump in this vehicle. Let's see if this works. The third party, Skyline, are going to be the ones who get that squad wipe on JN. And you already know Sentai's got to be a little bit disappointed that they're not going to get that squad wipe, although they did get the other limbs credited to them. All right. Oh, this is looking crazy. We got Dark Esports over here, the Miss and Bad Esports all kind of in the same area. The Miss definitely in a position gatekeeping Dark Esports heavily here. In fact, they only have one member left. Oh, good nade from Vortex. Finishes that last member of Dark Esports off. All right, here we go, folks. Next zone has shifted. You see it's just right there towards the center. Sentai Ixion gets taken out on those outskirts by Skyline. And now Royals of War doing the same exact thing that Skyline was just doing to Sentai. Gatekeeping them from a nice spot in the middle of zone over here. Team 6NA. This is actually a big fight popping off with them against 9Z. 9Z, strong push there, and will route them to take that middle of zone compound. And look at that, 9Z will be back up to a 3-man. Good fight. Alright, Zombie Boys and BDE. I do believe that might be it for them. Yeah. Zombie Boys, good squad wipe for them. Alright, Necro Esports on Zombie Boys. Allende had a nice angle from up here. And you see Raylito's down. He actually sprinkles a little bit of damage on Aorsic too. He's going to pre-fire that edge where Orsic was peeking. These guys are both about to be deep in the blue here soon. It's 5th stage. So you gotta like how Royals of War been playing, but Skyline is able to take down David over there, and these guys are actually giving up, or they're gonna have to get off these hills that they've been holding on to. Tonka has been separated out here. Oh my goodness, what just happened with that vehicle? Darkita does get the knock on Tonka. Tonka took one with them, but let's see, can Royals of War get back up and get in position to take shots down there at that Skyline team? Skyline's still a full 4-man. I really like how they've been playing this top 4 situation here. 13 left overall. Royals of War kind of in the middle of this whole area here, although they have that high ground. Nice shots from Cole down there on Neverside. Gets the knock. Here comes Skyline pushing up, and Royals of War in a very tough spot. The Mists are actually still alive. Yeah, Cook is the last one from that team. Tries to move up. Goes down. Cole is down next. Aragot, the last one from Royals of War. Top 3 situation. Team 22 Royals of War. Team 17 9Z Globin. Oh, nice shots from Simple. And Team 9 Skyline MD. Elite just trying to drive through here. It's a 3v4, I think, right now. Yeah, Sub is down, but I'm pretty sure that they are not out. Yeah, they're healing up. Oh, good nade there. One member of 9Z down, but you see they traded off. Sub goes down, and this other member's low. I don't know if Skyline, or excuse me, I don't know if, yeah, Skyline is going to be able to get this res off. Here we go. Elite is right here. Malik trying to take a shot from this edge. Oni is low. So is Sub. They're trying to heal up quickly. Here comes Padrino in the distance. Elite goes down. It's up to Padrino now, the last member of 9Z. They're still going to be happy with the second place finish, but let's see if they can clutch this. It'd be a 1v3 situation, and if there's any team I can think of that would be capable of it, it's the team that has held on to first place 80% of this tournament, 85% of this tournament. They do get that res off. They're trying to get themselves back to full strength, but you see Skyline is already mostly back up to full strength. It's a 2v4 situation incoming. Start taking shots straight through that smoke. Oh, Simple goes down. Good move there. Let's see what happens over here. Reno gets a knock on one of them and will end up getting finished off in the end. Skyline MD grabbing that win overall here in round 4, the last match of the evening. And quite a performance from them, I gotta say. They're gonna put up a total of 10 eliminations, double digits on their way to that first place finish. 9Z will come in second with 8 total, and third place will be Royals of War coming in with 11. Here are your stars of the match, folks. Cole from Royals of War gets that Going All Out award with 5 defeats. Cole will also get the best companion with 3 revives, and Malik from Skyline MD will get that final elimination for the win. Oof, let's go, guys. Great night of action here. Really saw some great fights left and right. I do believe that 9Z is going to end up getting that final victory overall. If we go back and look at the standings, we'll be checking them out at the beginning of tomorrow night's stream. So make sure y'all come in and see that if you do want to see a good recap of that. Obviously, they're going to be posted in the server as well. So make sure you're in that Tulips Scrim server. If you're not already, the link has been posted here in the live chat. It's also in the video description. Definitely a lot of fun here, guys. Excited to see who is going to advance to the next round, but we're going to start all over again tomorrow night with the start of the Group B rounds. It's going to be the same format, 20 teams coming in. Those top teams over that 2-day span will end up moving into the semifinals to go against the top teams from these lobbies. Really can't wait to see how this is going to play out, guys. Lots of great content, great action ahead, so 100%. Make sure you come and check it out, guys. Like I said, the next 2 days are going to be up, and then we'll have to see on the next dates, but you guys can absolutely guarantee you're going to see a good amount of that action here. I believe I'm going to be covering the finals of these as well, so yeah, absolutely some great stuff here to come, guys. Yeah, for that, we are going to call it here tonight. We're going to we're going to be back here 7 p.m. tomorrow night sharp, so make sure you guys tune into that. And yeah, like I said, we're starting all over again. We got a nice fresh batch of 20 teams, and I'm excited to see who's going to be in that one. Actually, let's go ahead and have a look real quick. We should have an idea so far. Let me see. I don't know if we have an exact list just yet. We do have the other stuff on there. All right, so no list just yet. Actually, wait a minute. Yes, we do. All right, so it's going to be in quarterfinals. We've got... Oh, it's actually a little bit mixed here, this list here. I think they were a little bit adjusted, but either way, guys, definitely some good teams coming in here. I see Ventrue Inc. on there and a few other good teams that did not play tonight, so I got to assume they're going to be in there. Nebula, a few of these other folks. Hey, I'm excited for it. All right, we'll give you guys more info tomorrow night when we do start the stream. Once again, 7 p.m. Eastern Time sharp. Make sure you show up for that, all right? We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Thank you again so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button if you're not already. And yes, we'll see y'all there, guys. Have a good one. Take it easy.